Welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here and ready for this yoga practice. This fiery flow is going to focus on opening your heart and your throat chakra. By building heat and remembering the love within you, we can then use it to express it. Share from your heart and don't be afraid to take up space. As a reminder, playing small does not serve the world. This class requires you to have a set of yoga blocks, have them towards the top of the mat, and we will get started. Come on down to Shavasana and do not fall asleep. We're just getting started. So lower all the way down to your back. Let yourself just land. You can bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Breathe, notice your breath. Notice your thoughts. Notice your heart beating. That center of your power, your love. Your true self lies in your love. And we're gonna really, really open and release that today. Bring your arms at your side. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath in. Feel the chest rise, the breath move, pressing down into the back, into the ground. Another breath in. Exhale with a sigh, let it go. And now bring the legs a little bit closer together. And I just want you to flex your feet and then point your toes. And as you do that, notice that you're starting to move a little bit on your mat, just waking up the feet, the back body. And then place your feet down, arms at your side. And I want you to lift your hips just a little bit and then drop your hips back down. So we're gonna start to connect to our sacrum. And I want you to notice that you can actually drop a little bit harder. Your body can take a little bit more than you think. Starting to drop down. And we'll take our Kapalabhati breath here. That's forceful exhales out of the nose. Your inhales happen naturally. Exhale the air out of your mouth. Take a half breath in and begin to exhale. Connecting your breath with your hips rocking down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just pause. Notice the heat and the energy that you've just built. And then extend your left leg, draw your right knee into your chest. We'll take a gentle twist, bring your right knee over your body, gaze over your right shoulder. Waking up the low back, getting into some twists today. Really hitting every part of the body in this class. So just making sure that we're ready. You'll come back to center. We'll just switch sides. The left knee comes in towards your chest and cross over and gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe. Come back to center. Draw your knees into your chest, and then you're gonna rock and roll on the entire length of your back, crossing your shins in a different way each time. And then your next time coming up, you're gonna find a seat, nice tall seat. If you wanna take one of your blocks and lift up onto it, you can. We'll move into our Kapalabhati here. Reach your arms up towards the sky, interlace your fingertips, drop your shoulders. Good, take a breath in and a breath out. Half breath in and begin to exhale. Pumping the air in and up. Moving that power from the base of your spine up to your heart and out through the crown of the head. Keep exhaling. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently exhale, release the arms down. If you're on a block, move it out of the way, and then we'll roll back, cross the shins the other way, roll back again. The next time that you come up with the other shin in front, you'll find your seat. If you want to lift back up onto your block, you can, and then arms reach up. Hook the thumb on top. That feels a little bit funky. Drop the shoulders. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Half breath in. and begin to pump. Exhale, 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 exhale. Come into your power. Your inhales happen naturally. Trust your breath, trust your body. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, arms reach down at your side. Good, take a big breath in. And a breath out. We'll move into a child's pose. Let your hips come back. You can place your hands on blocks. It's gonna feel really nice to elevate your hands. So hips pull back. Let your third eye come down towards the mat and just breathe here. Feel the extension in the back of the arms. Plug the shoulders back into your pockets. And then we'll let the elbows drop. You're gonna make a prayer with your hands and bring the prayer behind your head. You can walk your elbows forward a little bit more, just releasing through the triceps. Sending breath here. And then reach your arms forward. You'll roll yourself up, coming to a seat, prayer to your heart, bow down. Coming into your intention for this practice. Reach the arms up, prayer above you. Bend the elbows, reach the prayer behind your head, and lift up and over, opening your heart. Even as we're coming into a back bend, notice how you kind of stop yourself here with your arms. So we're really opening from the back of the heart. Imagine there's a beam of light reaching up to the top corner of your space. And then extend the arms, reach the hands behind you. We'll just take a little baby camel. So hands come to your low back, pull the elbows back, just gentle. We're gonna get into it a little bit more later, but I want you to feel the length in the front of the body. And then lower down, and we'll make our way to a down dog. Move your blocks out of the way. Hands spread nice and wide, lift the hips up and back. Bend the knees left and right, shining your hips up. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Draw the belly up and in. Nod your head no, shake it yes. Let your brain just drop down. Relax your eyebrows. Let the breath move smoothly. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. Reach your right leg up towards the sky. Then draw your right knee towards your chest, push down, feel the shoulder blades pull apart, and then gently step your right foot down by your right thumb, drop your back knee, untuck your toes, come to your fingertips or your blocks if you'd like, reach the heart forward, breathe in. Exhale, straighten the front leg and fold. We're gonna move through this 2 more times. Breathe in, come forward. And exhale, pull back. 1 more, breathe in, forward. And exhale to pull back. Come forward again, plant your left hand, reach your right arm forward and back. So we're reaching towards the back of our space, and then bend your back leg. You can catch hold of the pinky toe side of your foot. Use your hand to open your heart a little bit more and lean back. Bend your elbow a little bit so you can wrap your right shoulder back. Draw your ribs down and really open, breathe. Gently release your back leg. And then you're just going to turn your left foot, step your right foot back, left arm or right arm comes up. So we're in a modified side plank. You can lift your top leg, slight internal rotation so the heel is reaching up a little bit more. Close the front of the body, breathe in. Draw your right knee towards your chest. On an exhale, step your right foot forward and pivot. So switch your left leg towards the back of the space. Right forearm comes to right thigh. Left arm comes up. We're in a modified side angle. Push down, reach the heart up. Breathe. Left hand comes down. Right hand comes down. Tuck the back toes. Step back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Move into the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Draw your knee to your nose, round forward. Step your left foot by your left thumb. Gently drop your back knee, untuck your toes, get really long from the back toes towards the crown of the head. Heart reaches forward on an inhale. Exhale from your left hip point, slide back. So the leg just straightens because you're working from the hips. You come forward again, breathe in. From this hip, pull all the way back and fold. One more, inhale, come forward. And exhale, pull back. Inhale, come back. Right hand plants, reach your left arm forward and then all the way back behind you. Anchor through your right hand. Left arm reaches back, draw the ribs down first, and then bend your back leg, and maybe you can catch hold of your foot. If you can't, that's okay. You're just using your hamstring to pull your foot closer towards your booty, and slight bend in the arm so that you can really focus on opening the heart. Pull your shoulder down, smile, breathe, be with all that space. Gently release the back leg, left arm comes forward, and then you're gonna pivot your right foot towards the side, left leg scoots back, left arm reaches up. We're now in our modified side plank, slight internal rotation, so we're kind of moving our leg forward, closing the front of the hip points. Left arm reaches up, push down, breathe. On an exhale, left knee comes into your chest, step the left foot forward, pivot your right foot all the way towards the other side, left forearm to your thigh, or maybe you wanna bring it down towards the ground and your right arm comes up, so we're in a modified side angle. If the hand is on the floor and you feel really crunchy in your left side, then lift yourself up. We wanna create more space. Another breath in. And out, exhale, right hand comes down. Plant your left hand, tuck your back toes, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift really high on the heels. Exhale, bend the knees and step towards the top of the mat. Let it be a journey. This first one all the way to the top of the mat. Let it be smooth. Be curious. Let yourself fold. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Let something go. Release the arms. Bend the knees a lot and roll your way up to stand. As you stand up, you stand proud. Shoulders fall down the back. You can smile here, and we'll move into our sun salutations. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs, hips back, heart forward. Half lift, hips back, heart forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, then your right foot back, high plank. Bend the elbows, halfway chaturanga. Inhale is your up dog, knees and thighs off of the mat. Exhale, hips back, down dog. Breathe. And out. Inhale, high on the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. You can step or float. Top of the mat, half lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Inhale, right away, arms reach all the way up. Prayer above you, hands through your heart, tailbone drops, arms at your side. Two more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Hands down, step the right foot back and then the left foot back. High plank, shift forward a little bit. Exhale, bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, open up, shoulders back, heart is up, hips back, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, high on the toes, bend the knees. Exhale, step or float. Nice and gently, top of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms up. Hands to your heart, at your side. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. Half lift. Hands down, step or float. We'll meet back in down dog. Three deep breaths here. Starting to feel the heat build. Remembering that we don't need to move fast to build heat. We come to our intention, our awareness, our breath. Inhale, lift high on the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float, top of the mat. Half lift and fold. We'll sit into a chair, sit the hips low, reach the arms high, chair pose. Good, drop low into your strength. Shoulders wrap down, pinkies wrap in, and really lift through the heart. Good, sink down a little bit lower, wiggle your toes, take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, half lift, and step your left foot all the way back behind you. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up, low lunge. Scissor the inner thighs together by pulling your right hip back, connecting to your left glute, closing the front of the ribs or the front of the hips, and then reaching up. There's activation through the ground so that you can lift a little bit taller. Drop the shoulders down, breathe in. Bring your hands to a prayer, then bend your elbows, bring the prayer behind you, lift up and over like you're reaching over a beach ball, really big lift. Good, tuck the back toes, lift the knee. You're then gonna drop the back heel, reach the arms forward, hook your hands behind you as you reach the arms back, interlace your fingertips, heart reaches higher, and then exhale, fold, humble warrior, right shoulder to the inside of the right thigh. Let the head drop down. See if you can stand a little bit more in your back leg as you just surrender down. Breathe in. On an exhale, release your hands. Breathe in, open up, warrior two. Good, sink down, relax the shoulders. Your gaze is moving forward. If it feels better on your neck to just look towards the side, that works too. You're really anchored through that back leg. It's down a little bit more. Keep the front leg bent. You're gonna reach forward, place your right forearm to your right thigh. You can always place a block to the inside of your leg, or your hand can come all the way down towards the ground, and then reach your left arm over your head. Wrap the tricep down, so side angle, really extending from your fingertips all the way towards your back foot, and use your arm, especially if it's straight down, to open up your knee. If you're pressing onto your thigh with your forearm, make sure that you have a little bit more weight to lift up and you're not just sinking down. Breathe open. One more breath here. Exhale, gently come back down, hands frame the front foot, and then we'll step all the way towards the top of the mat. Sit low, chair pose. Sink down a little bit more. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in. Exhale to fold. Good, half lift, inhale. Right foot steps back, drop the back knee, untuck the toes, low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then get yourself set here before we move on. So really activate through the legs, connect to your right glute, peel the left heel towards your right knee, and then lift a little bit higher. Hands come to a prayer. Bend your arms behind your head. Use your own support to lift up and open. Good, keep the upper body, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and then you're gonna place the back heel down, circle your arms behind you, interlace with the thumb on top. That feels kind of funky. Reach your heart up, and then fold, humble warrior, left shoulder to the inside of your left thigh. Stand in your back leg. Bow down to yourself, your heart, this practice. Breathe in, breathe out. Release the hands. Inhale, open up, warrior two. You can reorganize the back leg as much as you need, and then drop down. Feel the opening within your body, the opening of your heart. This is what this practice is, just remembering. Stay low on the front leg. Inhale, reach forward. You can either place your left forearm to your thigh or hand down to a block or the floor. And then right arm reaches over your head and get really long, extend. You want to feel length in both sides of the body. So if at any point you feel a little bit like coming down too low is not letting you feel like you can breathe into your left side, just lift yourself up. Choose the option that makes you feel powerful today. Take another breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Now step back to a high plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale for your up dog. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Home base. Lift high on the toes, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float. Top of the mat, half lift and fold. We'll repeat all of that. Chair pose, sit low, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Half lift and step your left foot back. Breathe in, arms come up. Prayer behind your head. Good, lift the back knee, breathe in. Drop the back heel, interlace your fingertips, breathe open. Exhale, fold. Right away, inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, land. Inhale, reach forward, side angle. Choose whatever you'd like with that bottom arm. This time you're gonna bring your left hand towards your hip, gaze out in front of your mat. You can grab hold of one of your blocks if you'd like. You've got a half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So we're pushing down into your right leg. You can either have your hand free or on a block. Left arm reaches up. And we worked on that side angle. It was our side plank, our modified side plank before, of bringing the leg a little bit further in front of the body. We want to do that so we're not arching through the low back. We really want to create more space here. You can stay here or bend your top leg, reach your hand back, catch hold of the pinky toe side of the foot, and open up a little bit more. Wrapping your left shoulder back, connecting to the strength of your right foot. Breathe, open. Without slingshotting the foot, start to extend. Draw your left knee to your chest and step towards the top of the mat. Come back into your chair pose right away. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, half lift and step your right foot back. Exhale, drop the back knee and tuck the toes. Inhale, arms reach up. Prayer behind you and above you. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Drop the back heel, circle the hands behind you. Exhale. Inhale, interlace the hands, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, land, warrior two. Inhale, reach, side angle. Get longer. And then right hand to your right thigh, gaze out in front of your space, in front of your mat. Use one of your blocks to float your back leg up. You're using the strength of your leg to lift. Activating through the quad, the glute, right arm reaches up. Feel like you're in a side plank here, pushing down. Even if that hand is floating, you're still opening through the shoulders. You can stay here or bend your back leg. Catch hold of the pinky toe side of the foot, open, breathe. Soft bend in that top arm allows you to twist open a little bit more. Breathe. Gently release the foot. Inhale, long. Exhale, knee to your chest, sit back down into your chair pose. You can do it. I know you're feeling the heat build. You're doing great. Sit a little bit lower. Exhale, fold. Half lift, breathe in. Hands down, step or float back, take a vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. And then place your right toes down, open into joy pose, reaching your right arm back. Good, fully opening, expressing your heart. And then you can either place your right hand back on the mat or without the hand, draw your right knee towards your chest, step all the way towards the top of the mat, high lunge, reach your arms up. Bend your elbows, exhale, crack the heart open. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Step back, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, flip your dog, place your left toes down, reach the heart up, reach back. And then either using your hand or not, You're gently gonna bring your left knee towards your chest, step all the way to the top of the mat, high lunge, reach your arms up. Goal post your arms, exhale. Inhale, arms reach back up. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, it's down dog. 3 breaths. Lift high on the toes. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in and fold. Sit low, chair pose. This is like the pose of the practice. Good, sit a little bit lower. And then we're gonna lower all the way down to your booty. Keep lowering, keep lowering. Lift the legs up, we're in a boat pose. Reach the arms forward. Good, you can either have the legs bent or you can extend them. Take a breath in, lift the heart. And then we'll lower down on an inhale, low boat. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You can always have the legs bent. Breathe in, lower. And lift. Nice, we've got 7 more. Breathe. Feel the heat starting to build a little bit more. You got this. 5 more. Exhale, 5. Stay with it. 4. Smile through the work. It makes it easier. It makes it more fun, actually. Not easier. Nothing is easier, but we can approach it with joy. 1 more. Good. Stay down. Hold. Flutter kicks. 10, 9, 8, 7. You can do this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Let the feet be wide. Let the knees fall into the center. Maybe it's 1 hand to the heart, 1 hand to the belly. A moment to notice all the hard work. And then draw the knees into the chest. We're gonna rock and roll on our back so that we can come on up to a seat and make our way to our shins. Before we go anywhere, let's just take a moment to pause here to sit tall. Again, this class is about opening our heart, opening our throat, and we'll move into a camel pose to get there. So you'll lift yourself up. You can either have the toes tucked or untucked. I'm gonna tuck them for this first one. And your hands come behind you with the fingertips facing down. Now with our camel pose, we're not trying to push our hips forward, we're trying to get longer. So use your hands on your booty to draw the muscles down, elongate through the low back so that you have more length to lift up, and back is just a result. Peel the shoulders back, everything we've been working on. Start to breathe in, lift the heart, start to look up. Maybe you start to look up so much that you start to look back. And if the heels are available for you, you'll grab hold of your heels and open a little bit more, and you can gently let the head drop down, opening through the heart and the throat. If at any point it becomes too much, you just go back 1 more step. It can be really vulnerable to share your heart and to speak your truth, your love. 1 more breath here. And then gently come back out the way that you came in. Pull the chin to the chest, sit down. You can lift yourself onto a block if it feels good, and we'll just take a moment. Let the palms be open to receive all of that energy. The emotion that comes up when we fully open, are vulnerable, share. Remembering that when we share from a place of love, it's always true. We'll take 1 more round. You'll come on up. If you want to practice with the feet down this time, you can. Hands come towards your low back. Drop the shoulders. Lift the heart, breathe in. Keep lifting, and then maybe you look back. Maybe you grab hold of the feet and lift open. One more breath. And gently come up. And now I am going to give an option for my more advanced yogis if you've been practicing with me for a while, or if this is part of your practice, if drop backs are something that you know and it sounds familiar to you. If it's not, then you'll watch me and perhaps do it the next time you come to this practice. If you like to do just one more round of your regular camel, you can do that. If you're doing your fall backs, what you're going to do is bring your hands to your heart. We've been prepping for this. Draw the tailbone down. You'll reach the arms up. Start to bend the arms and look up and back. You'll then release the arms and let your hands drop. And gently come back up. Hands to your heart, sit down. We'll sit off to one side and we'll come into Sukhasana, easy seat. It's not just a cross-legged position where your feet are closer to your hips. You actually want the feet closer towards your knees and the shins really crossed. And then shimmy your hips a little bit, sit tall in your Sukhasana for a moment. You can always elevate your hips with a block. And then you'll start to reach your heart forward. Coming into a fold. Might even feel nice here to, again, bring the hands behind the head in a prayer. We can't fully share if we don't know ourselves, if we don't look inwards, right? Part of our program was spending time in solitude, really tuning in so then we can be empowered to find our identity and open up. These practices have all of these themes as part of them. We'll gently release, sit yourself up. You'll bring the hands behind you. Place the feet to the floor, knees up towards the sky. We'll take a reverse tabletop. So push down into your feet, lift your hips up, open your heart. And we'll take something called the lion's breath. You're gonna open up your mouth and exhale really big, stretch out your face. You'll breathe in. Exhale, make sound. I don't think you opened your mouth and made enough sound. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more. Lower down. We'll bring the other shin in front, Sukhasana, easy seat. Take a moment here. And then start to fold forward. Pull the hips back and the heart forward. If you liked bringing the prayer behind your head, you can do that again, or just reach the arms forward. Gently let that go. Walk back up. We'll do our reverse tabletop, or if you want to take a plank, you'll extend your legs instead, so reverse plank. And we'll take that lion's breath. So breathe in, lift up. Exhale, big exhale, release. 2 more. Let it be weird. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Good. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. And then bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. You can bring your left foot out on a diagonal. Turn your heart over your left leg. Reach your arms up, and we'll move into Janu Shirshasana. Extend and reach towards your right or your left foot. Wrap your right ribs down so it feels like it's a twist as well as a back bend, or as a forward fold. Soften down, breathe. Start to lift up. We'll just go right into the other side. So you'll extend your right leg, left foot to the inside. Heart comes over the right leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold to Janu Shirshasana. Again, heart is reaching towards the toes, not down. Down is just a result. In these slower moments, in these holds, these pauses, these poses, it's easy to let the mind wander, but really, really the practice is just staying here. Start to lift yourself up. Legs forward, give them a little bit of a shake. And then scoot forward a little bit so you've got space to roll down. Feet to the floor, reach your arms forward and lower all the way down, nice and slow, to your back. Arms at your side, walk the feet in. And we'll go back into those taps, rocking your sacrum down onto the floor. Connecting back to your root, the base of your energy. We'll take those Kapalabhati breaths one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Half breath, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the legs. Shavasana. Just let yourself land. Recognize and notice the movement still happening underneath the stillness within you. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, there's so much power, so much love there. As always, you can stay here in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like, really soaking up the effects of your practice. If you'd like to join me in a seat, gently make your way there. As always, sit really tall. Bring your hands to a prayer. If you're still in Shavasana, soak it in, soak it up. I'm going to share a quote that I love. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Don't be afraid of opening up, of sharing your heart. Bow down, a symbol of gratitude. The love within me sees and honors the love within you. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I'll see you again very soon. I love you.